Welcome to Texas A&M Dallas Center. This is the botany house where I have my aquaponic and hydroponic research. I'll give you a quick tour and talk about the science behind what we are doing. This is a coupled aquaponic system, meaning the fish and the plants are connected together through filtration, heater, basket filter, water pump, air pump, and this the brand name is AST. It's a very ingenious idea of how the filtration happens. It works by air pressure. The air pressure fills up this tank, and then when it reaches a certain pressure, the air goes through here, and then it basically starts a siphon and sucks in all the air from here to this low point, which is filled with beads, and then the beads shake and release the solids, waste that was accumulated. Now this is low pressure. This part is low pressure, so the solid waste goes from this part to this part and accumulates at the lowest point of air pressure, which is this side. And once a day I flush it and get rid of it. Actually, I don't get rid of it. I'll tell you what we'll do with it. So anyway, this is a quick run on aquaponic system. The media bed is one type of growing system on aquaponic. You can have deep water culture, you can have media bed. This works by a siphon, which is another simple physics principle. The water is pouring here, filling up the bed, and when the water rises and reaches a point, you see the tube inside here. When the water overflows and starts pouring inside that inner tube, it creates a vacuum, and that vacuum starts sucking all the water to drain it down, and basically it drains the bed. So this system is what we call flood and drain type of production system. You have deep water culture, you have NFT. This is popular because it's very easy to grow. This is neutral stone. So here's some chemistry. There's neutral stone. This is volcanic pebbles that's been heated, and so it's neutral. I'm growing next time a second run of lettuce. This is what we call guttation. You see the water droplet accumulating on the edge here. This is what we call guttation, telling you that there's enough moisture in the soil, in the media, and enough humidity in the air overnight, of course. So the constant root pressure pumping water into the leaves, but because the air has enough humidity, at least 70%, then you can have that develop. Water droplets accumulate at the edge of the leaves where they have holes. So this is aquaponic. Let me show you where it all starts with. It all starts with the fish. I'm growing tilapia, which is very popular. They know it's time to feed. You start seeing getting agitated, and watch what happens. It's the morning, they see a shadow, they hear movement or whatever, they know it's time to eat. This feed is 38% protein, which is what they like to have, enough protein. Like I said, tilapia is a popular fish used in aquaponic for many reasons. It tolerates high pH, low pH, high fish stocking density. You can put a lot of fish into that tank. cold temperature, very warm temperature. They're very tolerant to extreme conditions. That's why they are popular. And you know, when they reach a pound, they can be sold. I got these when they're about 10 grams, you know, like a third of an ounce. And now they are about half a pound, 200 grams. So here's this side view of the system with the water pump, basket filter that stops, it catches the big solids. Of course, the blue parts is the AST bead filter. And the blue thing there is the air pump. You need to keep adding air, otherwise they will not, they will die quickly, especially if the temperature is warm. We have 3 systems. That's for replication, so you can do statistical analysis. And I have 3 systems that are decoupled. Like I said, these are coupled, meaning they are connected, fish when the plants are connected. But you see here that this is decoupled. The plants are not connected to the fish. So basically here we have the aquaculture and we have the hydroponic. When you combine them together, the aqua part from aquaculture and the ponic part from hydroponics put together makes aquaponic. That's the origin of the word aquaponic. So here we have a miniature system of raising fish. Aquaculture, you have the fish tank, you have a water heater, inline water heater, you have another bead filter, you have another basket filter, and then the fish waste, whenever I flush this, is saved here and used to feed the hydroponic systems. So the purpose of the research is to compare aquaponic, decoupled aquaponic, and over there where I have the Dutch bucket hydroponic systems. I'm not going to go into details, but briefly, I have a Dutch bucket type of hydroponic production. This white channels here is what we call NFT, nutrient film technique. Look them up. This is where all your hydroponic lettuce that you buy is grown like this, and this is a deep water culture of hydroponic production. We're doing research on various fertilizers, on spinach and some lettuce, and you see the plants are sitting in a nutrient solution, and to avoid the roots rotting, there's an air pump pumping air into the water so the roots won't rot. So this is what we call deep water culture, because you see we have a deep layer of water. See, here's the air bubbles. Deep water culture. This is the NFT. This is the Dutch bucket, and that's the flood and drain production system. The type of research I'm doing is to see what I can do with that waste. Can I digest it better and release more nutrient from the solid phase that can be used as fertilizer, which is done here in these tanks. I have pH 6 and 6.5, and I have the addition of bacterial inoculant and fungal inoculant. So 3 pH treatments, control 6 and 6.5, and plus or minus fungal and bacterial inoculant alone or together gives you 12 tanks. And my replication are over time. I am repeating it over time. So the idea is which of these treatments will get me more nutrient released in the liquid phase from the solid waste, solid phase that can be recycled to feed the plants instead of being thrown away. So you've seen chemistry, you've seen math, you've seen simple physics. Math is very important, of course, statistics, and I want to remind you with science, 1% inspiration, 98% perspiration, and 2% attention to detail. Have a great day.